And so, folks, welcome back. And the LEC team have got the Monrovia Consolidated School System on Power Theft Direct. This one is something extra from all of the other ones. They have been meters, but again, the meters were bypassed. And so
school system, MCSS for short, where the Liberia Electricity Corporation is
so yes.
leading a major crackdown.
So this is exactly what's happening.
Before we notice the meter, the postpaid meter, the guy using it. You can build them.
The MCSS is on the last power theft.
The meter directed it backfires. They're not using the meter.
According to them, the MCSS.
So this is it. This is the MCSS, the Monrovia Consolidated.
So what's going on there?
Directly pass what we notice from the meter, so people will call it as power theft.
They bypass the meter?
Yeah.
You mean the MCSS?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So
how do you manage to know that? What exactly can you see to show that they are bypassing the meter?
When you see in the back, so now the load are going the meter, the load have been disconnected. So they tap it from the main source on the pole to go to the machine room. So if you see that, it's called power theft.
How long do you think this has been ongoing?
6 to 7 months plus.
Wow.
They've been here twice.
Okay. You gave them some notice about this or what?
No, actually, we've been here to do a transition from postpaid to prepaid.
So you only caught them red-handed?
Yeah.
Now that you're catching it red-handed.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Yeah, Chief.
Yeah, so this MCSS, the Monrovia Consolidated School System, is one of the government institutions that is on our list for the postpaid to prepaid transition. So this meter you see here is a postpaid meter. That is, they use the energy and then they pay after they have been served a bill. But you see here the line that comes on the pole. The line that comes on the pole that goes to the meter, we should measure the energy that goes to the building. See it was bypass. The line is completely bypass and it's going to the building. So this is a clear definition of power theft. Power theft comes in several ways: through bypass meter, through direct connection, through meter tampering. So in the instant case, this is a form of bypass.
So there is a concern. Will they be arrested? Would there be arrest made, and so that they can account for this action?
Yes. So
like how do people normally treat the ordinary Liberians?
Yes. So this is a government institution. The head of the institution, superior respondent, will have to provide the information, and then LEC will serve them the bill that is equivalent to this energy that was used, and then they will have to pay for it.
Okay.
Yes.
What message is this sending? Because you have ordinary Liberians who are normally being caught doing these kinds of things, and your own government agency being caught red-handed.
So we are sending a message, a clear message, that we have zero tolerance on power theft. Power theft undermines national development, it undermines revenue collection, and this is the reason you see LEC is now implementing the postpaid to prepaid transition. So this exercise will also send a clear message that we have zero tolerance on power theft. You see here, there's the reason we come here, we call you, and we provide the information to the public.
So what make this extra? What make this extra from the Ministry of Finance exercise you did earlier?
The Ministry of Finance exercise was another prepaid to postpaid transition exercise, but the Ministry of Finance has a meter already installed, a prepaid meter already installed. They are being served bill monthly for their postpaid transaction, and for them they didn't bypass the meter.
Okay.
But you see this one, there's an energy meter here for energy accounting to measure the energy usage, but it was discarded. It was disregarded here, and then it is on direct now. Bypass and sent to the building.
So let's proceed to the disconnection place where we're going to disconnect it first.
Folks, it's so interesting. The Monrovia Consolidated School System is being booked on power theft for this. So that's it. They are about to be disconnected by the technicians from the Liberia Electricity Corporation. The MCSS is a government agency, and they are here on 12th Street Single. This institution regulates all government and schools, public schools across the country, and most especially Monrovia. And this is it. They have been booked. For them, they are directly on power theft. They bypass the meter, and they are getting the current directly from the pole. So as you see, the guys from the Liberia National Liberia Electricity Corporation are now about to disconnect the guys. So the MCSS is about to be disconnected. They are directly stealing current, as you may put it. Yes, they are directly stealing current, as we put it, and it's something totally against the LDC policy. And so frustrating that a government institution that's responsible to maintain the integrity of the government will be involved into something very future at the moment. So they are directly stealing current, and the LDC is about to disconnect them completely, and that they will be served. So
MCSS is elected stealing current.
yeah, so Mr. Fally, they are concerned. Will there be arrest made?
So the process has started. The first thing, we should disconnect them. That's the first thing we are doing, and then we're going to report to authority to make sure that the process, like any other institution, is a government institution, as you may be aware. So what we're going to do is that we're going to file that, because we came purposefully to be able to transition ministries and agency from postpaid to prepaid.
But now you've seen a major irregularity.
Yes. So as LEC, we don't, like you see here, you've been with us from the beginning of this. To effect arrest, there must be a police officer here. So that process has started. If for any reason that we will make arrest, but I'm saying to you that we have already recorded this incident, and we're going to file it on behalf of the Liberia Electricity Corporation, and we're going to serve them notice, and we're going to do the energy consumption and serve it onto MCSS.
So each arrest will actually,
I can't state now, because this is a phenomenon that we, in our space, we have not experienced, a government institution. So but what it says to us and every other person is that this government, the Liberia Electricity Corporation, puts no a sense of corruption. So we have a zero tolerance on cherry picking. So you can see here, you've been with us, and we are on direct. They discarded the meter and went directly on using the electricity for several months. So all of these things needs to be done. Our technical team will be able
We
to
normally
do the
take
measurement.
these kinds of cases to Mary Brawl.
Yeah.
Are they going to Mary Brawl this time around?
This is an institution, so we're going to deal with them as an institution, unlike an individual. So it's different. Like I said to you, this is an institution. So, and a government institution. LEC is a government institution as well. So we're going to deal with it as an institution. Unlike individuals, we deal with them as individuals. And LEC, we staff, we cannot affect the rest. Even if it was an individual here, LEC does not have the authority to affect the rest. So even if it was an individual that we call them, so that's something that we need to send out very clearly. But what I can say to you is that they will be disconnected. Unlike the transitional process, this is a different process they have to go through. The energy accounts will be done and served onto them as well, unlike the normal transition process we are currently.
Ready? Go! Ready?
See this action as an injustice to the ordinary Liberian.
Yeah.
What do you speak to?
This is not an injustice. Normally, any other Liberian when we catch, on theft, what we do firstly is to inform you. This is what we do. That is our SOP. So we'll inform you, whether you are an individual, we inform you, and then we take you in. Because you're an individual, you can respond at any point in time. This is why we effect the rest on individual. This is an institution, so we're going to deal with it as an institution. It's a government institution as well. There won't be MCC, there will always be MCC. So we will come here, it screens to us to notice that they were on direct. So we are disconnected there, as you can see. And this is not the actual process now, the transitional process. This is a different special case process that we're going to do. But we'll update you. You are with us, we're going to update you what will be the next course of action.
And so folks,
Yeah, so he wanted to just speak on the energy reconciliation.
So normally, in a case of a customer like this, an institution specifically. My name is Campbell Gomen. I'm an engineer and I'm the Revenue Protection Senior Manager. So institutions that are caught on power theft, normally we do an energy recovery process. So for this being an institution, we're not going to do an arrest, but rather we have the low profile, the energy consumption data, and we're going to do an energy revenue recovery, and we'll serve it to the institution for the period when they were on power theft, they were on direct, or they bypassed the meter, and they will have to pay the energy revenue recovery cost to the LEC.
Don't they say this is just an cover up for the MCSS?
No, it is not a cover up. That is why we did it on live camera. We brought it, we show you everything, we explain to you how the energy theft was done. So we're going to do an energy revenue recovery for the institution, and the institution is going to make payment to the LEC.
okay, thank you so much. And so folks, the Monrovia Consolidated School System has been broke on power theft, and they were catch red-handed by the LEC team here. They bypassed the meter and they were getting current directly from the pool. And so folks, you listen to the guys from the LEC on what are the next course of action. So the line from the MCSS to the LEC pool has been disconnected. The technician is now coming down the pool, now stepping down the pool. So the issue of power theft is something of national concern. It's not just the ordinary Liberians. Government institutions are also being involved into steering current in a simple Liberian parlance. Government institutions that are responsible to uphold
MCSS
integrity presents the government image out there. It's been on the contrary of doing something that the LDC have carried on awareness about on numerous occasions. LDC have public conversation on power theft, and yet then still this institution, government institution by the way, will be involved into power theft. This is something of grave concern, and unless there are more action. So folks, thank you so much. The MCSS have been disconnected, and the LDC will take on the next action from here to serve them whatsoever amount from the time they got disconnected from the meter, the time they bypassed the meter to present, whatsoever current they have used, they will definitely pay for it. Listen to that. So folks, thank you so much. My name is Archie Buan. This is Verity News. It's been a pleasure.